Alright guys, fueled up, ready to go. Like every adventure, I suppose you start at a servo. I'm just at one south of Adelaide, on my way to get the ferry across Kangaroo Island. Turns out this opportunity's come up, and I thought I'm going to do Kangaroo Island. So pretty much got the bike with all the gear. There's I think 10 people going on this trip, people I've never met, except I think I may have met the tour guide Luca, who's organised it many years ago when I did a trip on the Sherco. But anyway, yeah, so I'm camping. Some people are choosing to do cabin. I don't care to. I want to do all the gear again. Love using it. That's why I've got it all to do as much camping as I can. Anyway, we'll hit the road. So yeah, I'm getting the 10 o'clock ferry. It leaves. Meant to be there by 9:30, so I've got 45 minutes up my sleeve. But that's enough to grab a coffee there at the terminal, and I'm sure meet up with some of the other riders I'll be spending the next 3 days with. Since my last trip, I've played around with the bike. I've added a AliExpress tyre pressure monitor. I know the Carpuride has one in it, but you've got to go out of CarPlay, then go back in and look for it, and I guess I just wanted another screen. That way I can just constantly just see the temperature of the tyres and stuff like that. I know you can set alarm parameters for it, but I don't know. Just thought something else to add in front of me, to something else to look at and keep an eye on while you're travelling. And the other thing I've put on, I do not need it for this trip at all, but you know, obviously off to Fink in a few weeks with my brother, and we do have Cardo systems. We've had them. I've been using Cardo for a few years now, but I've never cared to hook it up to talk to anyone, even on trips. But anyway, and I'm sure, and Cardo goes a distance of about 1 kilometre, maybe 2 kilometres with clear sight, line of sight. But of course, you know, these radios, I've got a 5-watt radio, can go almost 10 times that distance. Anyway, I've mounted it on the bike for this trip just to try it out, see if it's going to wiggle loose or anything. So, but like I said, I don't really need it on this trip, but it's just sitting there. But of course, I've created mounts either side of the bike, of here, to put these things on. And to do that, I took the screen off the bike and took off all the fairing bits. In fact, I got a new 12-volt adapter thing down here. The screen sat off. I took it off for a few days and then came back, put it back on like 2 days before our trip. Got these things all in. I was happy with that. But of course, last night I turned the bike on, and for the first time since doing all that, and I've got a bloody engine check light on, which is annoying. I tried with my cheap OBD meter. I think it came up with fault 13 or something, and that's got something to do with, what is it, the fuel, ECU, fuel air intake or something, where maybe there's a wire disconnected, so maybe I've done something there. But if that was the case, it said you might have rough idling, and when you give it full throttle, it sort of cuts power, or plays up a bit. But I've got none of that. The bike's running beautifully, and so I'm just going for it. I'm not going to worry about it. It's not like I'm out in the middle of outback Australia. I'm just travelling down to Cape Jervis and then around KI. Worst case, well, I've got my trusty brother in a trailer. But I think we'll be right. So anyway, onwards we go. But our ferries, you probably can't see it, but there's a ferry that I reckon that's coming towards us. That one, it's about halfway across, and I reckon that's going to be our ferry that we take. That leaves at 10. I presume if we're only doing 120 k's each day, it's going to be late starts. You know, ride for half an hour, get to a bakery. Who knows? I don't care. I'm just happy to be out on the bike and doing the touristy stuff around the island. Well, a key would help. Alright, time to board. Still haven't had a coffee. I thought they'd have barista coffee or something in there, but apparently they've only got coffee machines in the terminal there. And the ladies in there at check-in said you're better off getting a coffee on board. So there you go. Oh yeah, they must lash the bikes on. Yeah. We leave the key in the ignition, surely. Alright, I'm gonna go find a bloody somewhere to get a coffee. Yeah, right. So just the old twine rope. Just the old twine rope and a truckie's hitch. Just to secure them. Bike is secured. Seems secure, but anyway, let's go grab a coffee. So, looking at this map, general plan is to meet Luca in, is it Kingscote? No, Penneshaw. And then from here, I think we're going across to Cape Willoughby. I can't read that from here. Like a lighthouse. Then coming back through and spending our first night Kingscote Caravan Park. And then tomorrow, so that's today, just getting across, coming out here and coming around somewhere here. Tomorrow we're coming through here and going to end up Flinders Chase or near the National Park, staying somewhere here. And then Sunday, just heading back and making our way back to Penneshaw to the ferry. George, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Well,
how was the trip?
I think we have met before many years ago.
Maybe?
Did you have a Tiger 800?
Yeah, I still have it.
Oh, you do?
Hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah, so
yeah, welcome.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for organising. Are you going to think? You're going to think? So am I. Oh, so am I. Yeah, with my brother.
Yeah, we're heading off on the 3rd. So
I don't know. Yeah, we're heading off on the Wednesday.
Yeah,
before.
on the 3rd.
Is it? Oh,
so not this coming Wednesday.
no, the one after.
Yeah, on the 3rd of June.
Oh, okay.
That's when we leave. So
Yeah, same.
There's another 10 of us that are going. So
Oh, okay.
we do have a sport vehicle going with us.
Well, I better make sure I leave an hour before.
Because they lost, especially they lost so many sheep. And one of the issues that we had, they had two factories, one in England and one in France, to make the, we call them prisoners. So the last
It's one of the
No drones. Oh, broken. That'll probably come off. It's all snapped.
I've got a centre stand.
Yeah. But do you want to rip that off now, or that might fly off while we're cruising? Oh, maybe not.
I'll do it when we park up.
Yeah, that should be all right. All right. Onwards we go. We've just spent an hour here at the lighthouse. And Luca, our local tour guide, has just given us a bit of an insight into the lighthouse and surrounding areas and cottages and stuff, which is good. So that event over there is going to be a new information centre, I believe. God, that would make a great view of the strait there. Apparently the original cottages where they people who looked after the lighthouse was down in that valley. And then they moved it up to the lighthouse because they got sick of walking up the hill in the middle of the night, because every 2 hours apparently they had to check on the lighthouse and for maintenance and whatnot. Next stop, who knows? I don't care. Just enjoying the scenery and the relaxing ride. My first kangaroo that I've just seen. That's alive. Oh, and there's more of them. There you go. Come to Kangaroo Island, they said. And you'll see kangaroos. The first half dozen I saw were dead. But there we go. There's an iconic Australian shot. Kangaroos. Alright, 20 minutes of dirt roads and off to the next stop. a winery, False Cape Cellador, tastings and sales. Well, I should have known better. I brought a bloody goon bag, and but I didn't know we were stopping in vineyards and stuff. I've probably got the room to sneak a bottle on, so let's see. Don't know how long we'll be here either. Not that I care. I'm in holiday mode. I wonder, I've been to a few vineyards over the years, but this one so far doesn't ring a bell. Oh yes, I have been here. Yeah. Alright, that's... Oh, that didn't take long. What happened there? I should be helping him. There we go. Well, that was a nice spot. False Cape Wines. I have been here before, about 5 years ago with the wife and kids. Good food, nice wines, all that sort of stuff. And onwards we go. I think next stop... No. Next stop we're off to some beach or bay or something. Wherever you go, it's just nice and beautiful. Overcast, sort of winter weather, winter riding. Hey! Oh, he got me. Just. Okay, in the Camp 1, we're in Kingscote Caravan Park. I think we're all heading into town, about 2 k's in. We're just out, well, we're still in Kingscote, I suppose, but we're all going to a coffee shop or something and grab something there. But tomorrow morning it's going to be raining, so don't know, I might get a cabin, but I wouldn't mind trying to have a go in the wet. I don't know why, but anyway, better go pay the landlord. So I think Luca said we'll come back, but I'm ready, still waiting for some people, so may as well go and pay the guy, because we came in late last night and so no one's seen him yet. There's no supermarkets or cafes where we're heading to later today, so he wants us to load up and make sure we've got food for lunch and then dinner. Alright, so it's 10:30 in the morning. We're finally leaving Kingscote. Looks like on the weather map we're avoiding showers for today, and it's probably going to come late tonight or early in the morning. But as I thought, we're just very slow at getting underway. I guess we're on island time. There is no hurry. These aren't big days. Short little stops along the way. I think our next one is Emu Bay. I don't know where we are, but we're just gone off the beaten track a little bit. Alright, we've arrived at Emu Bay, so we're just going to see if we can get on the beach. I know Redcliffe's where we were the other day. I've walked down there in the past, but the water was all the way up and in, and Luca just isn't sure whether we'll get down it or not today, but here we go. See if anyone wants to brave the sand. that?
It's called George Castle.
What is it? Some kid playground?
It's a guy, it's an old man, which unfortunately passed away last year.
Yeah.
Which, when he retired, built up a fake castle.
Does he open it to the public?
He used to be able to get in.
Oh, yeah.
He was alive, but now it's closed.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
Looks pretty cool though. What a bizarre place. Some old guy's pipe dream of building a castle. I don't know, I don't think it's open to the public, or it used to be, but anyway, onwards we go. Alright, good spot for lunch at Western River Campground. I have been here before and we did a fishing charter, I think somewhere just down that way. Alright, we're splitting up. I'm going with you too. Yep. The rest of them are going... Yeah, I'm coming with you guys. Yeah, after you guys. The guy with the heavy KLR, Luca's worried it's going to be too steep and a bit challenging for him this section. So they're all going a different way. And really, it's not that hard at all. Well, just first gear, nice and steady, big ruts. Those eagles are massive here. He may have struggled coming up here being a newbie. I'm guessing that's the worst of it, that bit we just did. Yep, I reckon that was the worst of it. Wow, what a view. So it's just 3 of us. We separated from the rest of the group. The others, 7 or 8. All because there was this sort of couple hundred metres of this steep section, and I guess those that weren't interested in doing it went with the other group. We'll rendezvous with them somewhere. But I think Luca said we'll get to camp, get to the campground, check in, and then we'll head over to the Remarkable Rocks. Go check that out. Here are the rest of them. The Dominator, love it, mid-90s. What is it, Honda 650. The MT, what is it, 800. Yeah, we might as well keep moving. We'll have a corner man up there. Or something. So this is, I think this is the caravan we're staying at, Caravan Park. Alright, I've set up my camp. I'm a sucker for punishment. I could get a cabin, but because it's going to rain in the morning, well, it's forecast to. But I want to try setting up and put all my shit away in the wet Yeah, so I'm using all pegs are out to make sure all the water beads off and away, and I reckon I'll use my wet weather gear to cover my bike overnight, like my wet weather jacket. Not so fussed about the seat being wet or anything, just yeah. So yeah, remarkable rocks I've been to probably 4 or 5 times over the years. But while we're here, might as well take the opportunity to go see it again. Alright, well it's late in the day. I think, what is it, 4 o'clock, just after 4. We've checked into the campground, I've set up my tent, taken my panniers off, and we're just going to Remarkable Rocks. From the tent, and as expected, here we are in the rain. But luckily this has happened on the last day, because when I get home this afternoon I can let all this tent shit dry off. But everything's out, so now I'm just gonna grab all my pegs, get the fly off, and then stuff it all in. I'm not even gonna roll it up in its own bag. I think this reception opens at 9 o'clock in an hour and a half. Give me plenty of time to use their space. Alright, now to transfer all this crap onto there. Alright, it's a wet start, that's for sure. Well, that's all part of the adventure. And where are we going? To Vivon Bay or something. And just like that, we're out of here. One of the guys was saying by the time we get across on the ferry, the rain will probably clear, which means the last hour and a half getting home, hopefully I'll probably be all dry. But this is definitely a first for me riding in such wet weather. So see how dry the boots stay. The gloves, I expect these. I've got another pair of gloves, but like thicker Gore-Tex type ones, but just fucking happy to wear these for now. It's not freezing. What is the temperature? Oh, I don't know. I know the temperature of my tyres. It's got to be like 15 or something. It's not under 10 degrees. It's not freezing. Next stop, breakfast in 25 minutes, 22 minutes. Breakfast done and out the way. One of the boys forgot their backpack and had to turn around, but he's caught up with us now since. Would have been probably 40 kilometre turnaround. I think we got just under 3 hours to go. We're at Vivon Bay. I filled up and hopefully we'll make the 1:30 ferry. Oh, gotta tie off these straps. Ooh, she's wet. I'm dry, but it is still quite a continuous rain today. Just hope when we get to the other side with the ferry it stops raining so I can sort of dry out for the last hour and a half ride home. That was the honey farm done in the wet. Tried the ice cream, quite nice. Next stop, some eucalyptus distillery or something. I don't know. All part of the tour. Being the KI tourist today. The Clifford's Honey Farm. But it got busy in there quick when that bus rocked up. But lucky we beat them to it. I might as well do the first corner, man. Bit sloppy on the way in. Oh, that didn't take long. What's our next stop? Emu Ridge Eucalyptus Oil Distillery. Not my cup of tea, but being the tourist with the group. This spot here under the tree seems good enough. Alright, that was probably our last tourist spot. Or tourist stop. Next stop, Penishaw, I'm guessing. Ooh. Looks like the rain's come to a stop. Might start to dry out. Oh, we're almost at Penishaw. Coming to the end of riding on the island. I think we're only 10 k's out, not even. And there's a ferry out there in the distance. That's probably ours. I suppose it's going to be rougher now than what it was coming over. Still doesn't look that bad. We have been summoned to the boat. I reckon they're going to park us a bit different here. Good, thanks.
You're going to go wide and you
Yes, put my front wheel on there.
Just make sure that you're in line.
Yes.
Go around wide.
Okay, no worries. This is definitely a different ferry to the other one.